Hello my fantastic artistic friends, welcome back to Painting with Master Temple. Today we're going to do a nice little simple painting, only a few colours, and with what's going on in the world, and I don't usually get on my soapbox about certain things, but I think I really want to show my support for the Ukrainian people out there. There's some things that have been said, and it's been said that, you know, certain things can be seen from space. The pyramids of Giza, let's say, the Great Wall of China, the Great Barrier Reef, and also the heart and soul of the Ukrainian people. So this painting, this one's for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to crack on with it. So limited palette today, folks. Yellows and blues. Okay, got a few browns in there as well, just to vary the tone a little bit. But I'm going to go into a 1-inch paintbrush, and I'm going to take some phthalo blue. Now this canvas has been coated in a thin layer of liquid white, so we can blend colour nice and easy up here. And it's a beautiful colour blue, very similar to the flag. And I've done a few flag paintings in the past, and I'll pop a few little pictures of the ones that I've done. I've done the Union Jack, which was quite a popular painting, and I've done the Scottish flag as well. So if you want me to do those again in this format on this channel, let me know. Okay, now as we get towards the horizon, all I'm going to do is ease up on the brush strokes. We're going to have less paint on the brush, and it's also mixing with that liquid white that's on there, so it'll get lighter towards the horizon. And in landscapes, that's what we are after. Okay, so ditch that brush, let's pick up a clean dry one. This one looks clean and dry, and I'm just going to go in there, start at the base. I start at the base and then just work upwards, getting rid of all the brush strokes, bringing it all together just like that. That's all we need to do. Now I've intentionally not coated the whole of the sky area in blue. I've left some white parts in there, eased up on the pressure of the brush strokes and so forth, and that will give us a bit of a variant in the sky. It's going to be a nice little landscape, this. Okay, and I think that is all we're going to do for the sky, so just leave it like that. Okay, so just to knock off the excess paint, I'm just going to scrub the paintbrush in some odorless paint thinner and beat the paintbrush against the leg of the easel. Okay, in fact, I'm going to do that with this one as well. So when we get yellow up here, we might end up with green, and that's not what we're after. Not in this painting. Certainly not in this painting. Okay, so there we go. Right, I'm going to set that brush down. What I'm going to take is a fan brush. Okay, and I'm going to go into some, I've got yellow ochre, and I'm going to take a touch of burnt sienna in that, just a tiny touch of burnt sienna. I want it to remain mainly yellows in this. In fact, I'm going to put a bit of Indian yellow in that as well. And what I thought we could do is just some nice little hills. Now, just going to tap just like this, and where you've got blue, you may get a tiny little hint of green, but not so you can see it, not really. Okay, just like that. Just tap with a fan brush, working on basic shapes of these little tiny hills. A lot of cornfields in the Ukraine, and that's what I think that's where the flag comes from. Okay, vary the colours a little tiny bit just so we get just a little bit more definition there. Okay, now back to a big brush, and I'm just going to beat the base of this up so it'll mix with some of that liquid white that's on the canvas. That's all we're going to do. Just feather that out there. Mix that bit more burnt sienna in that part, you see. Just there like so. Just maybe even get that up there. Just like that. Follow the angles of this little hill. There we go, just like that. Maybe feather that out. Right, let's change the flavour a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go into a little bit more Indian yellow and a bit more burnt sienna. Maybe take a touch of the Van Dyke brown. Not much, not much. We don't want to darken it off too much. But as things come towards us in a landscape, they get a tiny bit darker. So I'm going to take this one and come from this side. And all we're doing is just tap in, just like that. Like so, and maybe work down the side of this hill as well. We'll have some fields in the foreground, I think. There, like that, maybe across there, like that. Then pop the brush down, back to the brush that we beat the other mountain with, the other hill. There we go, just like that. Just beat the base of that so it mists it all up, brings it all together. Of course, when we see a hill, a mountain, anything really in its entirety, anything of large stature really, of landscape value, and we can see it in its entirety, it's usually more distinct up at the top. A bit of a rogue air there or something. It's always more distinct at the top line than it is down at the bottom. So that's why we do this. Okay, wipe off the excess. Right, we'll go for that again. Okay, so I'm going to go into some cad yellow this time. Same brush, same fan brush. Okay, and then I think we'll just have a little field of corn just there, just like that. And then we can lift up slightly, just lift up slightly. Of course, you need that misty area between the two, just to divide and split these two areas. There we go. A bit more. Oh, got a bit of brown in there. That's all right. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Just like that. And then all the way along. Okay. And a bit more different colours in there. Different yellows. Just like that. And then very gently, with our brush, we're just going to lift those up. Just lift up ever so slightly, so it looks like far away fields of corn. And again, we'll tap the base of these. This might go over there, just like that. There we go. Make this so soft and delicate. Keep tapping. Whew. Got a bit of a fly there. Of course, the weather's starting to warm up. Still quite cool, like, but it's weather's starting to warm up, so we'll get all the insects hatching. Just there, like that. Tap that down, like so. Okay. All right. Let's put another one in. Okay, and then let's work on some finer detail of things. So a bit more brown, I think, in this one. So that's burnt sienna. All the yellows. Okay, I'm going to start off here. In fact, we might just push the brush that way. There, like that. So sidewards on. Load the brush up fully. And we just hit sidewards on like so. There, like that. Bring that up there. Change the flavour. So we've got browns. And we've got yellows. Lovely golden colours. Really, really get some paint on your paintbrush. There we go. Change the direction a little bit. Maybe just peter that out. There we go. Something about like so. Okay, same thing again. Big brush. Not got much space down here now. There's plenty of yellow on this brush as well now, so just keep tapping. keep tapping. Maybe bring that across there like so. Up there. Like that. Maybe this goes down there like that. Just a quick little painting, this one, guys. Just a little something. Okay, we'll put some more of these. We'll darken this off. Go into the Van Dyke browns. There, like that. And a few more down here. Like so. A couple more there. Maybe in and around like that. Okay, we need something on this side. So back into the Van Dyke brown, burnt sienna, yellows, all the yellows. Okay, and we'll come this way, I think. All right, so what I'm going to do is going to take the palette knife, wherever I've put the palette knife, get some of this goldeny colour that we made. So it's Indian yellow, burnt sienna, cad yellow, and then I'm just going to draw with the heel of the brush, heel of the knife up like so, like that. Just like that, okay? Just scraping a few lines like so. They're your guidelines. Okay, just take them up. We'll break this edge up here as well. Okay, a couple more down there, like that. Okay, wipe the knife off. So we've got a few guidelines where we want to be. You could paint those in with a paintbrush if you so wish. Okay. Now let's take some of that colour, maybe add a bit more Indian yellow. Now be careful up here. We're just going to add some ears of corn to this. Take it down like so. Just there. So this gives some perspective of how big these hills are. They're not really that big, really, when you look at it like this. But still, they're there. Some more there. Some more on this side. Keep going. Keep adding some. That's a mosquito. Keep away. Last thing I want to do is be bit. A few more on this side there, just like that. So we're guiding his eye into the painting. Okay. A few more there. Just like that in your fan brush. That's all it is. Scrape up. A bit more like that. And there we have it. So just keep adding a couple here and there. Wherever you think these should be, that's exactly where we're going to put them. A couple more there like that. See, the corn grows quite tight. Vary the flavours slightly. There. And then just fill this in with a couple of light little taps. Just a couple, just to... Oh, that's a goldeny yellowy one. That's a nice one. In fact, we'll take some yellow, some just pure cad yellow, and just really add that in there. Like so. And some more there. So that really pushes that background material right the way back. Just there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There, right. In fact, that was so good, I think we'll add some more on this side. So, back to the palette knife. You knew that, didn't you? You knew that. You knew that. Back to the palette knife. Now, scrape off some paint, and I use the heel, so I'll just push the heel down. Okay, so we're going to come over this material there, and we'll go up there like so. Of course, we're not going to paint all this backgroundy stuff in. or paint over all that backgroundy stuff. We'll just add a couple of strokes of corn there, like that. Maybe add another one there, just like that. There, maybe even get a bit more yellow involved. There, look at that. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll show you a picture at the end. And it does come out, just pops it out at you. Okay, wipe off the old palette knife, back to our fan brush, back to the colours, so Indian yellow, cad yellow, and we'll just put some ears of corn, ears of corn into it. The little seeds that live up here, like that. Okay, let's go for the dark colours first. Be a bit more Van Dyke brown there. Just tap side, so I'm just tapping sideways with just the tip of the paintbrush. Just there and there. Like that. And then some down here as well. But we might get a bit of black in there as well. Really darken it off, really shadow these corners up. Bit of more contrast, isn't it? There. There, like so. Right, I'm just going to swill the brush off because I don't want it under that black into the yellow. Black and yellow make a gorgeous green, and it wouldn't look out of place on this painting. It's not what we're after. Okay, and then up here, just pure yellow, just cad yellow now. Just really tap, build up the layers of colour. So we've got lots of different layers of colour in there. Just there, just creeping in. Some there like that. There, a couple more down here. And I think we're about done. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take the knife point of the palette knife and just scrape in some. You can scrape in some sticks, some you know grasses and things, corn. That's the word I'm looking for. Just there like that. Go through the sky as well. There, I was about that. Okay. Blend that with the knife there, like so. So I'm gonna leave it there for now, my fantastic friends. It's it's a bit of a different painting. Okay. Let me know if you give it a go. Send me a picture. Put it out there. And I'm thinking of the Ukraine in this terrible time, and stay safe anyway. Do take care of yourself. I'll see you later.